Hey Meadows, welcome back to the channel. I've been busy lately, so I haven't uploaded anything recently, but I do have a lot in the works right now, such as going over Endless Dream. I got 3 more build videos to share, and other experimental stuff I need to collect data on before I release the video. Today is the last day for comments to be entered in my YouTube May giveaway videos, where I'll provide a link in the description below if you haven't entered yet. So let's just quickly review what has been added to the game and see what's coming up. Alrighty, so the devs have added new content to the shop on May 29th with all these new various cosmetics here. So we got the Ashen Farewell theme pack, which contains all these goodies. Other than that, we've got the Age of Innocence bundle weapon skin, a Hydronaut fish helmet, fluffy glove paws, and a Carnival of Laughter jacket. So let's take a look in game of what those look like. Right, so the developers have dropped the Ashen Farewell theme pack in the store on May 29th. So we got the standard edition for 1580 Christian, which contains the Ember Reaver set alone with no special effects. You get a decal for your vehicle, which shines, a sticker for your weapon, and an avatar. Okay, or this is the collector's edition for 3980 Christian, and you get both of these effects here. So that's the Frost Ember and the Blazewind set with all these special effects here compared to the standard edition. You get the Farewell Day weapon skin for your sniper here. You got the Keep Swinging, here let me just reset this Keep Swinging solo action, which looks very sexy, alright? Next we got these 2 name cards, so let me see what this looks like. Alright, got the decal as well, sticker, and an avatar. So let's go over each one and see what they look like. So let's go over the regular one, female version. I like that mask, it's very detailed. I wonder if the hoodie here can be removed so that only the mask is showing. But if this is a whole cosmetic set, then I don't think so. This is quite detailed here. It looks like heat is coming into this tube and pushing out here. This is also being powered or something, and something is extruded from here. I don't know. Maybe providing heat to the character. Of course, that underboob it sells. Got these 2 grenades on your belt here. Got your gloves. Got these 3 bullet casings, very detailed, knee pads, and the boots. These are quite nice. This is kind of clipping here, same as here. But boots in general, this is very nice and detailed. So let's review the guy's version. Standard, same thing. Yeah, this piece looks bigger on the guy and a shorter tube here. So it looks like it has powering here, making the character heated. Shoulder pad is different. We got that necklace. The jacket is a lot more detailed for the guy. Got that texture here, the leather texture with the glossiness and the specular map being applied there. Got that belt. You got 1 huge grenade on you. That glove. I wonder if it glows when you're wearing it around at night. And your shoes. Don't know why they put it like this. Like, can you imagine trying to take this off and this doesn't bend because of this part? Unless you can lift this up. And based on this angle, this looks like a one-piece suit, does it? You can't take off the shoes, so you have to take off the pants. That's what it looks like. Okay. Next, let's check out their Farewell Day weapon skin for the sniper. So let's zoom in. Oh shit. Nope. Let me see. I don't even have Christian anyways to buy it. So you got that pretty cool looking thing here. Once human 1314 the timer. I don't know if the timer is static or dynamic. Looks like an old Nokia phone or something. Got that serial number or part number there. Also here, can I zoom in? System. Can't read that. Oops. And then also you got these other looking battery thing here, voltage powering up the sniper. Let's look to the other side. Looks like they mirrored this side. Like they took both sections equally on a UV map and just applied it into the correct direction here. So that's why you see things are reversed. So for those who do 3D modeling and texture mapping, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. We got the keep swinging action, which well, that's a guy's version. Let's not see that. Theme, core hunt, and name card core hunter. Again, your avatar, decal, and your sticker. Now let's go over the Blazewind set. Alright, so you got more particles. You got your breathing heat. That's pretty cool. Got that Nice fire effect, same as your chains. Grenade as well, and your gloves. Ooh, and the cape too. It's got a burn effect. Let me double check the male version here. So it's like normal here, but then this is kind of peeled off, crisp, nice. And then you got some burning shoes there. All right, let's check out the female version. The heat. So protruding heat there, breathing out heat. Cool. Very nice. All right, let's go over the Frost Ember set. Same thing, just colder. All right, now let's check out the males. This cape is also frosted and is protruding some sort of frost effect. Very nice. All right, so that's the collector's edition. Now let's go over the helmet. So we got the Hydronaut fish helmet. If they provided a whole suit, that would be nice. Kind of reminds me of a TV drama character. I forgot what the name is. All right, and then next we have the paws, the fluffy paws here. Whoa, can I spin that? It's like marshmallows, man. Let's check out the male version. So it's blue for the male, and obviously it's pink for the female. All right. Let me go back. Check out the jacket. Ooh, I don't know, guys. Carnival of Laughter jacket. It's the greatest party of the season. Laugh out loud and make this carnival unforgettable. Yeah, this is definitely unforgettable. It'll be nice if they just like took this out and just added some graphic behind this jacket here, and then maybe change up the front. Is this like an extra layer on top of this? It's kind of interesting. I don't know, guys. What you all think about this? I for sure won't buy this for 240. Like the Paws at 60, I would rather buy that. And original price is what, 360 there? I'd rather buy that or spend 240 on something else. Like this one's pretty nice. I'm surprised I haven't bought this yet. All right, compact cosmetics. So we go here, the Age of Innocence bundle. So let's take a look at each of these weapons. It looks like a Candy Crush version of these weapon skins. So you got Mr. Wishes. Can't read that. Wonderful something. Let's check out the left side. Looks like they did it again for these weapon skins, so they just mirrored the sides and just put it reverse on this way. Very plastic looking. Hold on, let me check the handle. So you can see the handle here. That this part has a chocolate version here and a waffle, also chocolate. But if we go into here, there's no chocolate. Here has chocolate. They should have just altered the UV mapping so that it matches the other parts of other guns. Sniper rifle, got that chocolate there. Again, mirrored text. In my part, like since I've 3D modeled and textured material before, even guns, I would never mirror it like that. I would do the work 100% and make sure the user is experiencing the full work of the gun and the textures. All right, and then I think that's about it. Next, the developers are going to optimize the way winner scenario based on suggestions provided by players through various gameplay tests. After their June 5th update, they're going to release an upgraded version of the scenario marked with the update test tag on the servers. So first, thermal towers are now identified as large structures. They no longer take up space in the wilderness, and they can now fit within your territory, though the effects from the thermal towers can be shared by providing permissions to other players. As the scenario progresses, the extreme cold and heat weather will spread gradually across the wilderness, making the scenario more dynamic than having areas of the map having static weather patterns. So in each phase, there's going to be a new extreme weather effects that'll test your survival, and if the extreme weather is not handled in time, it'll spread to nearby areas of the map. There's going to be a new large public structure called Chaosium Hub, where you can use a special item called a Chaosium Heart that reduces the level of the extreme weather in that area. Also, you can summon a Chaos Weaver to completely remove the extreme weather for that area. And if you have any raw Chaosium laying around, you can place them into the hub to gain special regional buffs to help you and others survive in the harsh environment. The Way of Winter scenario will now have an ending, which is very similar to what they have done with Endless Dream. Basically, the scenario will record all of the players' actions and contributions of everyone in the server in dealing with these new challenges. So, based on the results from everyone, you either win or you lose. And some other improvements they made to the scenario, they made it easier for players to understand and respond to temperature changes. This update will focus on enhancing their survival experience and adding more depth with these new weather mechanics to make it more immersive. And everything else in this scenario will remain the same, just like the tasks, quests, dungeons, and public crisis events. So based on that, what do you all think about these new changes to Way of Winter? At least metas will be able to try what these new extreme weather changes will be like, and everyone can contribute to make the scenario better. Alrighty, that's about it for today's video, and I hope I didn't miss anything else. I still haven't tried Starfall Inversion, which a lot of players expressed that they didn't enjoy it so much. Also for Raidzone, I didn't try that game mode yet, and we're already seeing players hacking by teleporting to other players' locations and using aimbot to shoot them down with ease. I'm not much of a PvPer, so that'll be a no-go for me based on what people are experiencing. As for my endless stream experience so far since my video on the XP farming with charcoal, right now I'm in phase 3 and we're about to head on over to phase 4. Based on the map from phase 2 to phase 3, it hasn't changed so much. The dreamers do become stronger and have more health, but that's what happens when you rush the phases and everyone is dealing with this issue. I'm also seeing more players quitting the scenario after rushing it, leaving the remaining players like me a problem to deal with. Also, I have a freaking level 68 manibus that spawned right above me, which obviously I can't take on by myself, but at least it's at a distance that won't do damage to me or the base. Alright, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about the new changes to Way of Winter and other ideas you want me to cover on. I forgot to mention that they're also doing custom servers soon where players are able to be their own GM or Game Masters, something similar to GTA 5. If we can mod these custom servers, that'll be cool too. Anyways, see y'all in the next video and lates!